So we hear it's bandied about all over now that Israel is apartheid. Okay, so what do they mean, and is it accurate?
Well, I guess I would answer that with a question when it comes to apartheid. And the question is this: in light of all the olive branches that Israel has put out to the Palestinians to peacefully coexist, what more could they do? And since it's been turned down at every level, what do you do with an enemy combatant who's within your boundaries? You, as a governing official in Israel, have the responsibility to guarantee the safety and security of your citizens. But you have an enemy combatant within your boundaries that you control, and they've made it very clear that their only intent is to kill you. So what will you do?
Well, again.
So is it truly apartheid?
Well, and I want to make a distinction because, you have Arabs living in Israel proper, and they would not state in any way, shape, or form that they feel that they are discriminated against, right? Because they have all rights of citizenship. Arabs in Israel. In fact, Pastor Matthew and I were in Israel together. What year was that? 2018, I think.
It was 2018.
And we had opportunity to hear a talk from a Palestinian Arab Muslim journalist who stated, we were quite interested in what he had to say. He said, "I am safer in Israel than any Arab state I know.
And my children have better opportunities here than anywhere else.
I have freedom of religion," he said. "I, as a journalist, can criticize," he's an Arab, Palestinian Arab, Muslim. "I can criticize my country, and I will have no concern about my safety. I can write what I want to write in the paper, and they will never come against me. I cannot do that in any Arab land that I know." So he said, is that an accurate word to use? Not for the Arabs living in Israel proper, but in the so-called West Bank, which Israel calls Judea, Samaria, and Gaza, there is a level of distinction, and there's where the title or the word comes from. They're called apartheid because they're bringing security, they're restricting the rights of those living in the West Bank. Why? They're restricting the rights living in Gaza. Why? Because they're committed to their destruction. What do you do when you have an enemy? That's what you're saying, within your borders. And so, yet, let's look at Lebanon. There are refugee camps, Arabs, Palestinian Arabs living in Lebanon, and Lebanon, the country, will not give them passports, will not give them the equal rights in there, but no one is...
They will even limit the type of occupations they pursue. Not able to be a lawyer, a doctor.
Right, but no one uses that word in Lebanon. Why? Because there's a rising anti-Semitism in the world.
Did you ever see any hint that the Palestinians wanted to obliterate Lebanon and wipe it off the face of the earth?
Never.
Me either.
But the other side